Hello and welcome to another update video about Mana. So Mana continues to stay below this descending trend line. So far no breakout was successful. In fact, it only tried the breakout twice and yeah, these were not successful. This is down here also a possible reversal pattern. Yeah, we have a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. So it is definitely a possible reversal pattern, and we could assume that where we had that swing low here at 60 cents, that the low for Mana was in. However, since we basically pumped, yeah, that was quite strong. I think over 100% we made here in this move up. Since then, obviously, we haven't made a lower low, but also the bullish price action is still missing. So it could still very much be that the low was in here and that we can count based on the Elliott waves here a wave 1. That here would probably be a wave, let me just think. We would probably have ended the wave 2 here possibly, or here. Wave 2 down here, wave 3 up there, 4, 5. Within that wave 3, then we probably saw a 1, a 2, and we should now really start moving to the upside here. No? So again, first impulse up, corrective move down to the swing low here at 72 cents. Then within the wave 3, a 1 to the upside, a 2 to the downside in an A, B, C pattern. And now we should enter the wave 3 of the wave 3. For that, we need to break out above the $1 level. I mean, it's a bit of a price zone that you can see here all the way up to $1.03. But a breakout above this trend line would be very powerful. A breakout, but always with successful retest. So you can see how any breakout here, well, no breakout was successful really. There was no successful retest and we didn't hold the trend line, but a move above that would be very, very important. I mean, it can adjust the trend line slightly. That might even be the more relevant way of doing it. It doesn't change much. But yeah, fact for now remains we stay below the trend line. A breakout would allow us to continue a possible wave 3 of a wave 3. It can also give you a target for the next imminent move to the upside. Should we only valid, should we break above the descending trend line and above the $1.03 level. So we can count if we do this. Oh no, I need to take the Fibonacci extensions. Take the 1, the 2, and then the target would be 128. Yeah, that is also pretty close to that. So that's the 1.618 extension of that wave 1 here. It is also pretty close to the 127.5 level here, the 78.6% fib level. So my view is if we break out above this level, if we hold it, so basically come down for a retest, and then we see a bullish engulfing candle, that could take us here to that 127, 128 level. And that would be a move, let's say we come down for a retest of around 30%. That's decent, okay? That's decent, and the stop loss could be set below the previous swing low here. And that would be, just give you an idea, that would be roughly probably like 11% away, depending on if we go a bit lower, but 30% against 11 is a good ratio, yeah. Even though it's quite far away, but obviously you can set the stop loss tighter. That is entirely up to you, especially on a lower time frame. You'll probably find a better and a lower risk entry point. We're still too far away from that, but if we get closer to the dollar level, then be on a lookout for a breakout above the descending trend line and then a move up. Yeah, so this is also what Mana needs to do to continue a breakout pattern. It really needs to hurry up to break above that level, and then we can take it from there. As long as we stay below the level, we need to be careful. Yeah, I would not enter any long trade below that level. There is a good chance that we've seen the low for Mana, but again, to be confident and to look for higher levels, we need to hold the wave 2 low down here at 72 cents. A move below 72 will probably result in us making an even lower low below 60 cents. Possible target level I've got here on the chart for that would be 38 cents. But for now, we can remain carefully, very carefully optimistic. We do not have an established uptrend, but we have a reversal pattern here. We have a possible breakout point. We have a possible target level. And if we see this breakout with volume, that is definitely a trade setup idea. But of course, this is up to you. If you take the trade, entirely up to you. Overall, we are in an accumulation phase, in my opinion, especially long term. This is obviously a more sort of short-term view that I showed you here today. But yeah, the low could be in, but it's still very, very, very unclear. We are still in this orange area, which is the possible reversal area here from this larger wave 2 correction. So we can max this out again a little bit more, you know, we can stay in here for a while, we can move sideways for a while, but best indication that we are starting to move higher obviously would be a breakout, and that can result in us moving to 128, and the move above 128 can then push us to that wave 4 high at 168, and if we get above that, I think then we see a larger rally, possibly all the way up to here around that 280 level. Alright, and that's my view about Mana. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.